You're 67 years old, staring across a fancy desk at your own son. The kid you raised, the one you bought his first bike for, the one who held your hand at his mom's funeral. And now, he's smiling that same innocent smile while you sign away your entire life. $500,000 in retirement cash, the house you and your wife slaved 37 years to own outright. He thinks you're clueless, slipping into dementia, too foggy to fight back. But damn, he had no idea. I've been recording every sneaky move for weeks. Yeah, you heard that right. This ain't just a story about betrayal. It's about how one tough old-school dad turned the tables and crushed the scam. Stick with me, because this one's gonna hit hard, make you check your own family dynamics, and arm you with the real talk you need to protect what's yours. Yo, what's up, everybody? Let me lay it out straight. No sugarcoating. Name's Bob Morrison. Just Bob. 67 years young, retired after busting my ass for decades as a petroleum engineer up in the oil patch. Back in those boom days, money was raining, sure, but it came with brutal hours, freezing rigs, and risks that could end you. Me and my amazing wife Margaret, God rest her soul, we grinded it out. Built a solid life in a sweet neighborhood, raised our boy Daniel to have it better than we did. Good schools, university degree, even pulled strings to get him started in finance. When cancer took Margaret 2 years back, man, that wrecked me. But Daniel? He stepped up. Or so I thought. Planned a funeral, called weekly. Seemed like the perfect son holding his old man together. But hold up tight, because here's where it gets dark real quick. Picture this chilling moment that's going to make your skin crawl. Late September, beautiful Saturday morning, sunlight pouring in. I'm quietly making coffee in the kitchen when I hear Daniel out on the deck. Thinking he's alone, spilling his guts on the phone to some buddy named Brad. His voice carries right through the screen door. Bro, I'm telling you, the old guy's loaded. Almost 800 grand between the house and investments. That property in this hot market? Easily 650K. Long pause, then the knife twist. Nah, he's not sharp anymore. I can get him declared incompetent easy. Already got a doctor lined up for the fake assessment. What the actual hell? I'm standing there, frozen solid by the coffee pot, blood turning to ice. He keeps yapping. Snag power of attorney. Liquidate it all. Pay off my massive losses. Wipe the slate clean. He doesn't need that big house. Dump him in some cheap senior's home for $3 grand a month and call it a day. Losses? Turns out later, it was crypto gambling. Dude blew hundreds of thousands chasing quick riches. But right then, my world flipped. This is my son plotting to rob me blind, lock me away, all while pretending to care. Greed turned him into a monster. You think that's the peak of the betrayal? Hell no. Strap in, because I didn't lose my cool and confront him right there. That was my first boss move. Instead, I sneak upstairs, pretend I just rolled out of bed. He comes in, I play it cool. Want some breakfast, son? He declines, says he's got to bounce, plants a fake kiss on my forehead like always. Door slams, and I'm alone, staring out the backyard maple tree starting to blaze red. Margaret and I planted that tree when Daniel was 2, his little muddy hands helping dig, giggling like crazy. That pure kid? Vanished. Replaced by this cold, calculating stranger. The next week was pure torture, but it sharpened me up. Daniel drops by a couple times, all fake normal, but now I'm eagle-eyed. I catch him eyeballing the furniture, the art, mentally pricing everything like a damn vulture. Casual digs slip out. Dad, you ever think about selling this place? Downsizing sounds smart. Less hassle for you. Or the killer. You seem kind of forgetful lately, Pops. Maybe get checked out. Forgetful? Bullshit on steroids. I was sharper than ever, and he knew it. This was the setup. That's when I went full warrior mode. Picked up the phone and called my lawyer, James McKenzie, solid guy, handled my stuff for 2 decades. Spilled everything. The overheard call, the vibes, the fear. Bob, this is attempted elder abuse straight up. He says, voice dead serious. We gotta move smart and fast. Document your mental sharpness now. Get a full eval from your own doc. Then record every damn interaction. If he pushes, we'll have ironclad proof. Boom, no hosetashin. Next morning, I'm at Best Buy, chatting up a young clerk who schools me on hidden security cams with audio and app access. Grabbed 3 top-notch ones. Set him up sneaky. One in the living room, overlooking the couch. One in the kitchen, catching the table. One in my home office, right on the bookshelf. All streaming to the cloud. Motion activated, crystal clear. Felt like a spy movie, but this was my life on the line. Then straight to my family doc, Dr. Chun. Trusted him for 15 years solid. Laid it bare. My son's trying to screw me over. Need every cognitive test in the book to prove I'm 100% lucid. He looks shocked, but jumps in. Memory drills, reasoning puzzles, problem solving. Aced it all. Week later, official report. Cognitive function normal for age. 0 signs of dementia or impairment. Detailed letter sealed it. Handed that gold to James, who files it away. Now we play defense and wait for his next move, he says. Didn't wait long. Oh man, this part's gonna rage you up. 2 weeks in, Daniel shows up unannounced with this slick woman he introduces as Dr. Patricia Brennan, geriatric specialist. They corner me in the living room, hidden cam rolling silent. Dad, we're really concerned about you, he says, voice dripping fake worry. You've been forgetting big things, getting all mixed up. Total lies. Then this sham assessment kicks off. She asks rigged questions, twists my answers, barely 20 minutes total. Writes me off as showing clear cognitive decline and tells Daniel, like I'm not even there, power of attorney should be set up immediately before it gets worse. I'm acting the part, confused, hesitant, lost. Inside, boiling. They leave, and I hit James fast, whole fraud fest on video. She didn't assess Jack. Beautiful, he says. We've got him building his own noose. Next 3 weeks, he ramps it to 11. Starts poisoning the family well. My sister Nancy rings from Vancouver, all worried. Danny says you're declining bad, Rob. Forgetting conversations, confused daily. I fire back. Nancy, he's lying through his teeth. Wants my money to cover his gambling debts. Long silence. Rob, that's awful to say about your son. She hangs up doubting me. Daniel's charm offensive worked. He's the successful advisor. I'm just the old, confused dad. Who believes the conspiracy theory from a senior? Mid-October rolls in cold, and bam, he hits me with the big one. We're in my office, bookshelf cam, capturing gold. He slides over thick power of attorney docs. Just routine stuff, Dad. Lets me pay bills, manage investments, handle everything smooth. You trust your boy, right? I flip through, total control. Sell the house, drain accounts, make health calls, even commit me if he wants. Full lockdown. I play reluctant. Danny, this feels heavy. He leans in, patient as a saint. It's for your protection, Pops. You're not coping anymore, forgetting stuff, getting lost in conversations. More lies. If I didn't know better, I'd buy Zack hook, line, sinker. Finally. All right, if you insist it's best. Sign every page. His smile explodes, victory lap. Hugs me tight. You did good, Dad. No more worries. But here's the epic twist that's going to make you cheer. Those papers? Total fakes. James crafted decoys. Looked legit, legal jargon perfect, but never registered, never filed. Worthless props. Daniel thought he won the jackpot. I set the trap. 3 days later, bank blows up my phone. Mr. Morrison, your son with power of attorney is here demanding $250,000 withdrawal. $250,000, core of my retirement, Margaret's and my blood sweat for emergencies, care, security. All to bail his crypto ass. No way in hell. I bark. Fraud alert, call the cops now. Those docs are bogus. Hang up, dial James. But sitting still? Nope. Jump in the truck, grip the wheel white knuckle on a biting October day, leaves stripping from trees along the drive. Burst into the bank, spot him at the manager's desk. He sees me, flash of pure rage in his eyes. Dad, why are you here? Better question. What the fuck are you doing stealing my life savings? Manager stammers about the docs. I unload fraudulent garbage. And I got audio of you on my deck plotting with Brad, declaring me incompetent to grab cash for your crypto screw-ups. Color drains from his face like a ghost. You're imagining things, Dad. Cops roll in minutes later. Calgary PD, prime from James forwarding all evidence. Daniel Morrison, you're detained for attempted fraud and elder exploitation. He pleads, Dad, tell them, misunderstanding. I lock eyes, searching for my little boy. The one who chased fireflies, cried over dead pets, leaned on me at Margaret's grave. Nothing left. No misunderstanding. You betrayed everything we built. Lied, schemed, tried to cage me for money. Cuffed, dragged out. Manager, groveling apologies. Me, drive home, adrenaline crashing, but damn, victorious. The legal war dragged months, but we dominated. Crown prosecutor in Alberta ate it up. Elder financial abuse is epidemic. They want a poster case. Recordings? Bulletproof. Fake dot cracks confesses $5,000 bribe from Daniel. His finances exposed. Nearly $300,000 torched on crypto scams. Drowning in debt. Desperate. February trial at Calgary courts. Tense as hell. His defense? Paint me as delusional senior misreading help. Evidence obliterates that. Convicted hard. Fraud. Attempted theft over $5K. Senior exploitation. 2 years provincial lockup. 5 probation. Financial advisor license shredded forever. Career he built with my help? Ashes. A gut trencher? Zero remorse. Not a whisper of sorry. Sentencing? Blames me. Dad, once your mind clears, you'll see I was helping. Still the victim in his twisted head. Cut contact cold. 6 months later, spring blooms. Maple tree leafing out green. House secure, funds intact, freedom mine. But light breaks through the dark. Knock at the door one Saturday. My granddaughter Sarah, Daniel's 23-year-old, fresh grad, tears streaming. Grandpa, I'm devastated. Dad fed us lies, said you were sick, turned on and crazy. Then I dug up court files. Saw the truth. Hugged her forever in the doorway. Not your fault, kiddo. Sat in that same kitchen, site of the overheard betrayal. Brewed tea, talked real. Her new job, boyfriend dreams, life sparks. Pure joy amid the pain. She visits every Sunday now. Big breakfasts, deep chats, flames games on TV. Last week brought the boyfriend, sharp engineering student, polite, ambitious. Echoes of young me, full throttle ahead. Pressure mounts for forgiveness, family, friends. Bob, he's your only son. Give second chances. Sister Nancy calls guilty. I doubted you, sorry. But forgiveness? Earned, not gifted. Requires owning the wrong. Real remorse. Change. Daniel? Zilch. Still entitled. Still blaming me for ruining him by stopping theft. Notic conciliation. Updated will. Sarah inherits house. Bulk savings. Trust for future grandkids. Donations heavy to Alzheimer's Society. Cancer center where Margaret fought. Daniel? Nothing. Not spite, protection. Inheritance is privilege, not right. He proved untrustworthy. Undeserving. Quiet evenings on the deck now. Sunset painting the sky. Same spot of the damning call. Reflect. Without overhearing, I be institutionalized, penniless, broken. But I listened, acted, fought. Stayed vigilant. That's the raw lesson. America, elder abuse hides in plain sight, often from loved ones. Stats are brutal. Billions stolen yearly, mostly family. They exploit trust, love, isolation, fears. Gaslight, isolate, grab. Don't be a victim. Stay sharp. Regular doctor visits, independent evals. Secure docs with trusted lawyers. Hidden cams if vibes off. Trust, but verify hard. Build real support networks. You slave for your legacy. Defend it fierce. Family ties don't trump theft. Sarah and I planning big barbecue soon. Friends, laughs filling the house. Margaret's dream. Home alive with good people. Daniel paroles in 18 months, maybe. Contact. Doubt he'll change, but I'm armored. Lawyers, security, evidence, true family. Pity him sometimes. Threw away real love for fake wealth. Me? Thriving. Free. Ultimate win. This story real. Inspired by too many true cases. Happens daily to tough seniors like you or your folks. If it shook you, good. Act now. Grab your phone. Review accounts. Chat trusted lawyer. Install cams if suspicious. Talk family open about plans. No secrets. Share this wide. Wake up friends. Save lives. Comment your stories. Seen as betrayal? DM Thoughts. Subscribe for more no BS truth bombs protecting seniors. Your move. Protect your empire today. Tomorrow's too late. Who's with me? Let's shut down these predators. Do it. You deserve peace, security, dignity. Fight for it.